Hey fam, I'm Donna and this is the Donna Mix.
Fashion that pops, food that slaps, gist that hits, and the vibes that never miss.
It's live the way I live it, unfiltered, unapologetic, and full of flavor.
Subscribe now and join the mix only on the Donor Mix.
Welcome to the Donna Mix. It's a girl in the Malawi Olukuta. And you know you can call me Donna. And welcome to the Donna Mix, where we mix food, gist, fashion, and all the good vibes. And you know, this amazing episode we're bringing to you today is actually something you're gonna like. Last week we talked about styling on a budget. And today we'll be taking you on something that is very interesting, something you're gonna like. Well, it's a personal experience for me because why not? What's life without you experiencing it yourself? So that way, when I bring the story to you, you understand that, oh, I'm bringing you the authentic story. It's not just a free story to say. So, Nigerians, this week on this amazing episode that we're bringing to you, it's how you could actually you can have a get together for at a very budgeted price where you will get to enjoy yourself and not have to break the bank. Last week you had to learn how to, be thrift smart, how to, style yourself appropriately, going on colors and all. And you can see me doing justice to that myself. And today, I'm letting you know on how I hosted, my little brother had graduated from primary 6 going to GS1. And although there was food in the school, we thought of, oh, what could we bring to the table as the family? So let's just, bring in doing just small chores. And when we started making calls about things and how to get it done, we had some exorbitant prices. We're wondering, is it that difficult to just do something so little? And we thought about it, okay, what we're gonna do, let's do the dynamics standard. And it came out very well. And we actually brought up a super friendly budget. And if you ever thought throwing a party has to be expensive, think again because you could actually do it your way, your style, and get the right thing to do. And to get it done, I had to think about it. Okay, what do we want to do? My sister and I came together and we thought of, okay, we want to have just small chops. And small chops, the standard price when you call, we're hearing some. I'm like, how many do you want to buy? His friends are going to be there, his children coming together. And you cannot give one child and say, I'm not giving it to the next person. That took us to the market and do the things ourselves. And, we had the budget, we set it up. We felt like, okay, one of the very first step we took to get it done was planning and budgeting. So we planned properly. I made a list of things that we need to bring it to, to be able to make the small chops, so that we don't shoot ourselves and say, oh, we're trying to economize things and we didn't get it right. But by the time we took it down and we felt like, okay, we're doing it this way, we're doing it that way, it came out super nice. Because after we planned ourselves, we made a list, we set a particular price limit of what we're going to spend, and we got the things that we needed to be. And that mindset alone saves you from impulse buying. So if you plan yourself properly, you did your budgeting well before going out to the market, it helps you so that you don't just buy things that you didn't budget for and end up spending, exorbitant. Like you'll be like, oh, if I knew I'll have given it to a caterer, this is that. No, I didn't have to do that. I thought about it, okay, it was smart shops. What are the things that we needed? We had to cancel one, which is something that I like so much. But at that point, I just feel like, I don't want to go through the stress. And it actually came out nice by the time we planned ourselves and we set it. And, we didn't have to do any impulse buying. It was what we wanted that we went for, and we got it right. I didn't think of any other snacks for the get together. I was certain it was much as we wanted. And the fact that I love good things. So we went for the easy route. I went to the store, I picked out made samosa and spring roll from a store. So I'm sure you have stores around you where they sell all these big supermarkets. Go to their deep freezers, you see them. Different things are there. When you pick up your spring roll and samosa, just check and be sure that it's not expired. And you can check the body to ascertain that it's not sold or probably unwrapped inside the container. As long as that's good, bring it up. I picked up my ready-made samosa and spring roll from the store, so you could actually pick it from any stores around you. So it's not like there's a particular store for you to pick it up. But all these big supermarkets, they always have it. So I picked up mine. So you get to check and be sure this is what you want. So then when I got some, I added gizzard and I also added sausage to it. and it came out. It was tasting. I added veggies as well. Added carrots. If you know me, you know how much I love carrots. And I also added, pepper and the like, and onion, and it came out beautifully well. I had to fry my samosa and spring roll in a very hot oil, and I fried it while it was still frozen. Because I didn't know if I left it to defrost, it was going to come out nice. Then the fact that it has been kept in the freezer for a while. I know when you're making a fresh one, the minute you wrap it, then you fry. But this time around, I don't know how many days it has been in the fryer. I don't want to take chances. So I fried it while it was still frozen. So in case you want to try it out, don't go and leave it to defrost and you fry and you now have a soggy smotches. You now say, oh, don't have me fry it. No. So take note. Look at my own picture. My spring roll and samosa were still frozen, a little bit detoured, not entirely frozen, and it was still having that iced feel. And I fried it in a very hot oil. And after frying my samosa, my spring roll, I also fried my gizzard, chopped my what's it called, sausage into chunks, and I fried it as well. And I stirred it in what's it called, and I added my veggie seed, and it came out nice. And for everything, I plated it nicely. Hey, you can see how golden my samosa is looking. Oh my god, that day was so amazing for me. And the fact that it came out nice, everyone loved it. Nobody even knew that it was store-bought. They thought probably I made it from scratch. And the taste, yeah, I was peculiar about my taste. So when I got to the store, I saw some that were inside carton that were, all these imported foreign. I wasn't so sure about it. So I picked the Nigerian made one that is packed in a plastic. That I know that, the time range and the time at which they get it in stores and the store habits, it will not be that long. And the fact that I checked out for the flavor I wanted, and, there's beef and there's chicken. I picked one beef and two chicken, and both came out nice. So for you, pick whichever one you want and still go for it. So looking at that golden brown crispy, tell me it doesn't look yummy. Me, I wish I could still go back in time and see eat it. And I could actually, it made me understand that, to get small chops is not that difficult. It's people that are selling it to us, all the caterers, they make it look as if it's something too expensive. But at last, I came out doing it well myself. And that was my first time actually. That was the most amazing part of the entire thing. And it came out pretty much nice. So you will know as a citizen that whatever it is that you want to do, you can actually just do it and do it right. So, it's moments like this that you know that you don't need plenty cash to create good memories. Honestly, the kids couldn't even tell whether it was store-bought or was made from scratch. And they just did what they cleared the entire plate. As much as it looks, before I know it, it has finished. And they were even like, we want more, we want more, we want more. And I'm like, hey, you want more, you want more, you want more. It has finished. And it was really nice. Everyone enjoyed it and it tasted nice. And it was actually a good thing. It was pocket friendly. The planning helps. And, it made us to know that, we could do this, we could do that. And it wasn't expensive. So what do you do next time? If you have a get together and you want to have a small church, and even if you wanted your puff puff to be inside of it, you can actually just pick the ready-made puff in the market and you use it, and it comes out pretty much nice. Okay, so looking at that, you will know that you can see their happy faces, tasty food, and no stress on the wallet. So here's the real tip: keep it simple. If you can afford to give it out, why not? But if you can't, just do you. Do you remember your own first time hosting something like that? Either a mini party or a picnic? Share in the comment section. I would like to hear your stories and how it went. Was it a disaster or it came out well? And I was not even expecting it not to have any ups and downs. I was surprised it came out that wonderfully well. And it tasted so nice. So looking at these happy faces of people who enjoy the small chops is something that me I really love, and it was a good thing for me. So there was no issue. There was no oh, what's this? It didn't taste odd. It tasted really nice. It was fresh, and the taste was yummy. So looking at that happy faces, tasty food, and no stress on the wallet. So the real tip to get you to budget, having a party that you budgeted well for, to have a section where you want, and probably as a big auntie or big uncle at home, want to do something for your niece or your nephew. Like I had to do big auntie for my own nephew. So here's the real tip: keep it simple, focus on the vibe, not the extravagance. So don't try to impress anybody. Imagine that I was funny enough, I can make puff puff, so it's not like I can't make it, even from scratch. I could have still added puff puff to my, but if you know you can't make puff puff yourself, you can always just do the samosa and the spring roll that you picked from the store. And if you're not so sure about your measurement for for making pawpaw from scratch, you can actually just take the store bought one, where all you need to just is to pour it into your bowl, add water and stir, and you fry. Don't not do pass yourself for this thing. Just do you and leave the rest. And and focus on the vibe, not the extravagance. Don't try to impress anybody. Just make it come out nice and plate it properly. And you're good to go. And the drink, we just chilled it in the freezer and it was good. And a little creativity goes a long way. That's why I added the carrots. It's not like the pepper. I didn't like it. I'm not a pepper person. I don't. After putting my whole protein into it, stirring it. I could have leave it like that. But I added the carrot, the yellow bell pepper and the whole, just to make it look colorful and everybody enjoyed it. So take note, if you want to host something, you want to do something yourself, take note your strengths and work according to it. And they tell you now, because if you try to do too much and it doesn't come out nice, you will feel bad. But on the dynamics, it has been amazing. And this is to let you know that there's nothing you cannot do as a person. Even if you don't know how to cook, you can actually just fry it yourself, right? So it doesn't show you if you know how to cook or not. And gizzard, you boil the gizzard, you fry it. You take your sausage, you fry it. You do your pepper mix, you stir it together. And you do what? You deliver. And that's how we put off a fun get together on a budget. If you try this hack, tag me. I did love to see your party plate. Let's see if you got it right. Even if I'll not taste out of it, at least I can see it and know that, oh, this one you killed this. And if you did not, you will definitely know yourself. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss more practical lifestyle tips on the dynamics. And remember, it's not about how much you spend, it's about the memories you create. So see you in our next episode. And I remain your girl, Ada Mala Olukuto. And this is Bye Bye from Dynamics. So we see you next week. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and have a prosperous week ahead. Bye bye.
Hey fam, I'm Donna and this is the Donna Mix.
Fashion that pops, food that slaps, gist that hits, and the vibes that never miss.
It's live the way I live it, unfiltered, unapologetic, and full of flavor.
Subscribe now and join the mix only on the Donor Mix.